days. Not fired, not suspended.
10 days.
Nigga, that's
10
supposed
days.
to be the name of the episode
Fucking
now.
kidding
10 days.
me?
Are you talking about the game, Dave?
Hell,
Yes.
fucking God.
You gotta be fucking shitting me, dog.
That reminds me of Don West. You gotta be kidding me. Like, damn, nigga, relax.
At least I could drive this car.
Like, it was a DDT, dog. Relax. You
Can't drive.
gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding
Can't
me,
drop the
dog.
No.
Let's see. Stephen A. Smith says Carmelo can help OKC make the conference finals.
Carmelo went to OKC.
Mhm.
Yeah. Him, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook.
Oh, you said
Three-
conference
three-
finals. Yeah, I was thinking you said
Yeah,
NBA
conference
finals.
finals.
Alright,
Nah.
I'll take that.
They're not beating the Spurs.
That fucking.
Because we got three of the most selfish players in the NBA on the same fucking team.
They're not beating the Spurs. The Spurs.
I'll be surprised if they make it out of the first round.
Fuck, man.
Imagine what
Oh.
becomes of the Spurs
there
when
it
all
is.
like the core players retire.
They got a good.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly.
Omae wo shindieru. Welcome to One Tree Hill. We had a very interesting week. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, maybe kind of, sorta.
Oh, like
Yeah,
me last week.
kinda.
Got a lot of stuff, but not much.
We got a small panel. It's just four guys. We got
Four. It's
we
the
got
fourth.
Super Dave Chamilio.
Hey, what's going on?
We on the
We got
hot-
highway.
Marvelous Manny Rude.
Oh, man, I'm the glorious one.
Oh shit, I can't
I
think
want
of
I want an OTH robe.
The glorious booby rude nigga.
Yeah, Booby Rude, Chester Starcade in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Booby Rude.
Booby Rude.
Okay, then we have, of course, the man responsible for us being streamed and broadcast is D Black.
Yeah, nigga,
Yeah.
I put in work, nigga.
I didn't
Jesus.
say get arrogant, man. I just said say
I
hi.
just said I put in work, nigga. I ain't allowed to big myself up after niggas big me up.
Not
Just
that
be
aggressively.
Be humble.
You was
Be
mad
humble.
aggressive. Come on, yeah, nigga, I put in work.
Yeah, that's right. What he said. He said.
Okay, Manny, take it away.
Oh, so we have Trav. There you go. Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
of course.
introduce yourself?
I did the intro, so obviously I am here.
Yeah, I mean, but still, you gotta.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's your boy T-Rex Trav. No, don't call me
Damn.
T-Rex because I heard what
T-Rex.
happened to T-Rex. Don't
T-Rex
call me.
Trav.
Don't call me T-Rex.
Let's
Actually,
go.
Call
you
I
T-Puppy.
think, no, don't call me T-Puppy.
The modern day nigga Raja. King G.
Really?
The
You said
modern
modern
day
day
Nicaragua.
Fucking idiot.
Jumpy. I gotta talk in depth about that on SmackDown when we get there because that made no sense. But before we get to any WWE related stuff, we had an eventful Friday last
Oh
week
yeah, Ring of Honor.
where Ring of Honor proceeded to have one of the best and worst shows
Hmm.
at the same time.
Yeah, you know,
Like
endings
the
and shit.
undercard was outstanding. Like I can't think of a show this year that had that strong of an undercard, where it appealed to everything and everybody. It was just good as hell. And then we get to the main event where nothing makes sense. Absolutely nothing makes sense.
Does it ever make sense?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. Ring of
Usually,
Honor is usually really good on that.
yeah, but I don't. Okay, so like, the whole buildup of this was that this was Minoru Suzuki's first U.S. appearance in 25 years, over 25 years. Big deal. And then he just has a regular old match with Cody and loses by like what, one finisher? It was just one finisher, right?
Yeah,
Just
he bounced like he did the shit where he usually chases niggas off of the ropes, and then Cody kind of bounced off of the ropes after he bounced off of the ropes, and then ran up behind him and caught him with the crossroads. And then I thought he was like right there near the rope. I thought he hit him with the crossroads. He was going to put a foot on the rope.
Same.
This nigga did not put a foot on the rope, and that was just it.
Yeah, the show just finished. It just finishes.
It kind of finished with, whoa, Cody made Minoru Suzuki kiss the Ring of Honor. And then Suzuki became conscious, and then he, like, punched the nigga.
And beat the hell out of everybody.
Yeah.
On a night where dudes were kicking out of power bombs on, like, 8 chairs, and dudes standing up after falling out of a ladder, you know, and this dude, Minoru Suzuki, the baddest man on the planet, build.
Wasn't that wrestling like the past week in general?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, No Mercy suffered from the same stigma, Great Transition.
It was the same exact shit.
Yeah, the same stigma. The whole undercard was absolute fire. Even the women's match, they managed to put on a great match for it to be a clusterfuck, 5-way match. And then we get to the main event where the two beasts that are supposed to kill each other just have a regular old match.
No, Brock Lesnar kicked out a fucking 3 finishing moves,
yeah.
but then
3 finishers, a slew of other ways to whoop somebody's
Just like
ass.
Roman
And
Reigns.
win.
well,
with
same shit
one
with Roman
fucking
Reigns
finisher.
too, yo.
Yeah, Roman Reigns kicked out of 4 AAs.
No, it wasn't just 4 AAs. It was an AA, and then he kicked out of a fucking. Well, yeah, he kicked out a Super AA.
He did an Avalanche AA too. I forgot.
Yeah. And then this nigga kicked out of an AA, and then he maintained wrist control, jumped over him, hit him with another AA, and then he kicked out of that. And then it's like, oh, spear. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Woods with a Superman punch and a spear.
Oh, man. Why
What
they
is
gotta
Roman's
remind me
power
of this?
level?
Breaking the show.
It's not really wrestling related.
It's been
but
9 years since Bernie Mac died.
God damn, shit.
Yeah,
That doesn't even
2008.
seem like that long ago.
Yeah.
And not wrestling related, but he had association with wrestling. Hugh Hefner died yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
We talked
no
about
more.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, yo, Playboy and WWE had that
Yeah,
partnership
they-
at that point.
It is wrestling.
That was a
related.
good time.
Yep. Hugh
Well,
Hefner and the signature Playboy pipe.
Yeah, the Playboy.
So can we just go around? Quick question: who was your favorite Playboy? No. Okay.
I
I
pretty
don't-
much only watched the
Pop
fucking
quiz. Who
WWE.
was the last
Yeah,
Playboy
special.
model from WWE?
China.
No.
No.
Fuck,
Maria.
Oh, Maria? Oh. Speaking of Maria, she's fucking pregnant.
Everyone's pregnant.
God
I'm waiting
damn.
for Lana's announcement. I'm waiting for. Who else is married in WWE right now? Like American
Sasha
Banks.
Banks.
Sasha Banks. I highly doubt that one, but who will see?
Who knows? They may
Well,
make
She's
me
not
sick.
pregnant. She's not getting pregnant.
She's not getting it.
Makaze's shooting blanks.
What? Xavier was gonna show up as like Makazi, I'm your poppy.
Do not make Makaze a cuck. Do not.
Why not? Brad Maddox was already one for fucking
Brad
Xavier,
Maddox.
what Xavier was, so why not?
According to
But
the internet,
that's Brad Maddox, man.
according to the internet, Brad Maddox is a legend.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's a legend for quote unquote putting those things, but he's also a criminal for releasing those shit.
Yeah.
He did.
Did he?
No,
Did
it
he?
wasn't confirmed.
It wasn't confirmed that it was him, but we know who the fuck.
Has
did.
he spoken since? Like tweeted?
I
or
don't
anything?
know. I don't follow by
He
that.
said some
Bro.
cryptic shit when it came out, and I was like, okay, this
He's just
nigga did
chilling.
that. Whatever they said he did that shit.
He's just hanging out.
Wow, you sound like my coworker. I hate you. He did that shit. Whatever
Whatever
he
they
did,
did
he
to said that shit, he did it. I don't think
That's
it'd
from
be,
Power. That's 50 Cent.
I don't think it'd be like it is, but I do. I need to start watching that show because all the clips I see is just 50 Cent just like Blade.
Yo,
Out
50
there.
Cent is a super thug in that
Yeah,
show.
killing everybody, slaying dudes' throats.
What channel is?
doing
What channel? Is
Stars.
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 Oh,
That's all I know
That
about
thing-
it, yo. I ain't
You-
really see it. All I
Come
saw
on,
was
man,
one
like-
clip.
like you ain't
I
got
saw
a-
one
you don't
clip of
know a
Lala
place to
showing
watch
her
it.
titties in that show.
See,
and
that's why I
it.
miss Comcast had Stars Play, which is like their version of Netflix that had all their shows on there, but they got rid of that.
Mhm.
Ooh.
It was too good.
Oh, ain't fucking Power on Amazon Prime or some shit now? Amazon.
Is
whatever
it?
The fuck.
Don't tell me that now because I'll start watching it. I have
Is
time.
it? Hold on. Let me check.
I think.
Unless I mean, if they do have it, they probably have you do the add-on subscription to like.
Oh, it is. Is it? Oh, you gotta have the stars. For
Yeah, see,
Oh.
there you go.
Which is $8.99 a month.
Which is pretty much the same amount as paying for stars.
They're
Yeah,
already
you
paying
might as well
$80
just
a
get
year. I'm
stars.
not gonna give them $8 a year.
Nigga, I'll pay $8.99, binge watch the show, and then cancel that
That's
motherfucker.
someone did.
Yep, just be done with it in one day, and then it was like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
just
Cancel.
cancel.
Like
New
you watch.
season.
It's like yeah, watch the whole show. Cancel.
nigga, I would watch that shit on
That's what
my.
I
It was
was
like
gonna
on
do.
my computer, fucking bring up my capture program, capture that shit.
Save it.
Says-
He said, "Now I can watch whenever I want. Fuck you."
Oh, there you go.
Anyway,
Well,
back to wrestling.
okay, Monday Night Raw started with Roman
Damn.
Reigns
We on Raw.
coming out
already?
the big hair, and I mean, yeah, we just summarize No Mercy. I mean, what was like the
fuck-
standout match of
Fuck
No Mercy?
all the finishes of those matches. Every
Really?
single one of them.
No, he
Like,
he
all
didn't
those
like the
matches-
fact that Alexa Bliss won.
No, I didn't mind that she won. It was how.
Nigga, that's a finishing move, bro.
I know, but
The pimp juice.
the leading up to that, I was just like,
She
really?
won with pimp juice.
Yeah,
Like that?
That's
That's how
all I
it does.
call
It's
it.
just like, really?
you know she doesn't actually have a name for her DDT
Yeah, it's just,
of that I know of. So yeah, it's Pimp
we
Juice,
just call it pimp juice because of
Yujiro Takahashi.
Yujiro Takahashi. One half of my YouTube revenue is feuding with Yujiro Takahashi. That is terrible.
Why is that?
Absolutely terrible. But
Why
I
is that?
digress.
Why is that
Because
terrible?
it's Yujiro Takahashi. He hasn't been the same since
At least
he
it's
left
not them
Chaos.
talking about Yujiro's balls.
What, that was
freaking
hilarious.
Tamato. You know, his balls are this big.
He said, "Man, because we was in the same shower." He was like,
Yeah.
"Not at the same time." But
He's like, we shared a shower. We didn't shower together.
yeah.
Like, what?
Hey yo.
I was like, what the fuck? Hey, what's that white stuff on your lips? It's from my nuts. Oh, it's not Yano's nuts. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this
That
even
was just
talking
one
about?
confusing little. I was like,
That shit was
what the fuck?
hilarious to me though.
Yeah, that had nothing to
I-
do.
I was
This
just
guy
like,
got low blow.
how did we get here?
He got a
Nigga,
low
he
blow in the
made
match.
his entrance for that triple threat tag team match. And then he's like, "Yo, Tama Talker, follow me on
Yeah.
Twitter. I talk that shit." I
Yeah.
was like,
Like, this dude just has so much freedom over there. Don't they all? Like, even
Yeah.
Okada's coming out with more swagger now. I don't know what it is about him, but since the G1,
Personality.
he just comes out. Yeah, he's like coming out with more,
They're like, yo, man, lax it up, bro.
with some more swagger. Yeah, he's like dancing. and
well,
getting hyped.
there was that one match when he played the hill against Kojima.
Yeah.
He was a fucking dick,
Yeah.
yo. That match.
He's a dickhead.
Yes,
No,
Hideo
not
Kojima.
Hideo
Yes,
Kojima.
Hideo Kojima.
It's a
The
total
creator,
Kojima.
the creator of fucking
That's trending.
many shows, many games, many
He
things.
Because Okada
Mm.
pretty much played the role of like people like Tama Tonga and Kenny Omega, who were just like, "Yo, get these old niggas out the G1."
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't.
No, but usually you gotta put in work. I didn't really like.
Yeah, exactly, that's why I
Kojima's
was like,
matches
I don't.
that.
'Cause then if they
I'm
do,
not.
we're
I'm
gonna
not
get Chase
saying they
Owens
don't.
shit.
I'm not saying they don't have good matches. I'm just saying sometimes you have to give the young guys a chance to
Yeah.
show and go. You know what I mean?
Hey, at least
Prime
they
example.
didn't they don't play wrestlers in Japan like they do boxers on
Yeah, it
Hajime
was.
no Ippo. It's like, oh, you 28 and trying to box, you old ass nigga.
Old. Yeah, you're boxing old.
It depends on what kind of like what level of boxing you're trying to be at, where you're like you just like are you at the top or are you just starting? If you just starting in 28, yeah, you old ass nigga. What the fuck you just turning pro
Nigga,
for?
it was a fucking Japanese. No, it was a dude who was like, he was like the goddamn, yo.
That's Taj.
Well,
No, it was like, what the fuck was it? Oh yeah, the Japanese featherweight champion on that shit, fucking Eiji Date. He was like 28 years old, fucking reigning, defending, champion of, just Japan. Except then he was the first person to hand Ippo in that show an L, and then he went to challenge for the heavyweight title. He was able to beat the number 2 contender at the time. Then he challenged for the title, and then the fucking world champion over there fucking just whooped that nigga ass.
And he died.
No, he went to the
Oh,
hospital
so he
though. He got
died?
fucked up.
You underestimate anime, Dave.
Yeah, there was another dude who, well, he had to retire from boxing after one dude went and accepted his challenge for a fucking title just because I forgot what the fuck at. Oh yeah, because some shit happened on the street. This nigga had a bad attitude and this nigga kind of hit his sister. And then hoes got pissed off.
Whoa.
And then like they proceeded to have a match where they followed each other like every fucking round of fight. And then like the last round, like after the bell rung, yo, the nigga whose sister that the dude hit, like the dude who had a sister, he just kind of whooped his fucking ass after the referee told him to stop. Like I don't know how many times, yo. And that nigga had a mean ass concussion, and then he didn't know how, but niggas told him he won the title. And then like the doctors told him, he's like, yo, keep an eye on him. And then like this nigga was highly concussed and left on his motorcycle and got into an accident.
Mm.
He
Shit
died?
happens, man.
No, they said he didn't die, yo. They was just like, yo, he ain't never boxing again. I'm assuming he either fucking like severed a limb, but they didn't show
Yeah.
this nigga.
Speaking of bad concussion, Billy Ray, that table hit from Friday gave him a super concussion. Like,
Did you
Oh, he got a
he
legit
had-
concussion from that shit?
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
memory loss, which is weird because it's funny how I already know what Tommy Dreamer meant. He tweeted out saying that he got his bell rung again, in reference to in the WWE, Bully Ray or Bubba caught a concussion so bad that he lost damn near all his memory to a certain point, and backstage he asked Tommy Dreamer where his mother was, knowing that his mother's been, passed away like years up to that point.
God
Like, it was
damn.
that bad, yeah. So I was like, oh shit, that sucks. Because once he said he got his bell rung again, I'm like, uh-oh. And then sure enough, later that day, oh, he's suffering from a little bit of like hazy memory. I was like, oh dear. He doesn't remember the
Guy-
match at all.
I'm a guy who crashes.
So in
into
his
tape.
canon, Jay Briscoe didn't turn on him. Sadly. Maybe
I'll-
they can do it over.
It's still, yo, I like Jay's whole shit. Like Mark was just in the middle. He's like, yo, what the fuck you doing, bro? He's like, yo, we the best tag team in the
It's-
world, not that
yeah.
motherfucker.
Not that motherfucker on TV. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God. It's funny because we thought it was like a light table hit, but turns out
Yeah.
it was pretty bad. It's a pretty bad hit. And that wasn't even the biggest table spot of the night. Yeah, that was like the minor.
What was it?
tables.
The
Ah,
botch one, nigga.
Fucking wrist, yo.
We had a couple Beer City Bruiser fucking face first into the fucking
Oh
table.
yeah, yo, I forgot about that
Jay
shit.
Lethal, and this guy fell through one.
Nigga,
Somebody else
because
fell
he was
through.
supposed to get that fucking tie and tie him to the top of the ladder, and I guess he
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to make the count. But the thing is, when both of them fell through the table, yo, he was still the tie came on loose.
Yep. I don't know. It was a good match, but
Yeah.
Jesus. Again, good show if you just don't watch the last match.
Yeah, fucking punishment. On the real, Punishment Martinez seems to fucking improve a lot. Like every single time I
big
watch
time.
him.
Every time I see him, show up at a pay per view, he's picking up.
But I
'Cause
still
I
gotta
watch
correct
Pro
like
Runner,
everybody when they decide to keep calling him Punisher Martinez. Nigga, no,
Punisher.
nigga, it's Punishment.
And I still don't know when the hell the addiction turned heel again. I need
Yeah,
to
when the fuck
need to
did
look
yeah.
I need to look into that.
I
If
was
anyone
like,
knows,
nigga, the
who can
last show,
show
fucking Christopher
us next
Daniels
week.
was just a
Yeah,
champion.
we were
Yo,
watching.
what
Like,
happened?
what the fuck? Do you like what you're saying? Like, wait a minute.
He's like, hold up. He's like, why are these
So-
niggas at Hills now?
Yeah, like
Why the hell are the Young
So,
Bucks playing
you-
face?
You hit the pole of the dawn.
we were like, what?
Wait a minute, motherfucker.
Wait a minute.
What was it? The Motor City Machine Guns and the Young Bucks like join forces during the match just
Yeah.
to take out the addiction.
They,
Nigga, who booked that shit like that?
I don't know.
I
I was like, nigga, Christopher Daniels was just a sympathetic babyface champion. Yo.
Right, like we just won the damn world title for the first time in his career, and now he's a dickhead again. So no more. We're gonna get Apple Teenies. I don't know.
That's what you
Halo.
do. What you do.
So Monday Night Raw.
My bro.
Diabetes with
Yeah,
no
we gotta talk about
buzz.
Really gotta
Take
get into it.
a. take a-
The show kicks off with Miss TV, and his guest is Roman Reigns, which was announced at No Mercy the night before. And already Roman Reigns is just out there talking so much shit, and just, he's just airing it out there. Miz is trying to get, his shit in verbally. He's like, nope, whatever. They're trying to have the match. And this dude straight up says, if you want to fight, let's run it. I'm
Yeah.
like, let's run it.
Yeah, nigga rings. That's what I need.
Please.
So is this the return of nigga Reigns?
Yeah, let's run
And
it.
just with that, he's like, yeah, let's run
Then Kurt
it.
Angle comes out and
He's
says,
like,
oh,
run away.
this was so good. Kurt Angle comes out. It's like, oh, you guys want to see a match, Jeff Hardy's shoulder may be busted up, but Matt Hardy's ready to go. Yeah! And his partner is going to be my son, Jason Jordan.
Get the fuck out.
Like, you just hear the crowd just like,
Yeah, I don't even think I saw that
Fuck.
shit.
I think,
I'm like, man,
I think they're purposely doing that to
I'm
Jason
like, let
Jordan.
Yeah.
Jason Jordan, let him live. Let the kid live. He's living his dream out there. So yeah, we do get that match, which was won by Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan. And what else? Also, they booked Reigns versus Miz for later on. I was gonna say main event, but that couldn't be further from the truth.
You know, with that Jason Jordan situation, that's as long as he's in the WWE, him being the son of Kurt Angle's forever canon, like Undertaker
Yeah.
and Kane.
Unless they change it up like Edge and Christian.
Yeah, I was about to say, as a Christian, they should have switched
They're
that shit up.
brothers. They're brothers.
He's like, they're good
brothers.
friends.
They're childhood friends.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to your old friend? God damn it! Like, oh, I thought they were brothers.
Nah, nigga, friends.
And Vince and Hornswoggle, so
Yeah.
Elias beat Apollo Crews again. Why?
Because we saw that coming
I
and
mean,
we
I
knew what was
love,
going to happen.
I completely dig Elias Sampson, but why? How is Apollo Crews not like upper mid card champion holder right now?
Because
Well,
he has
no,
no
as creative.
because he has no personality.
He has a
But
personality.
They,
He
haven't,
just
they haven't given him a chance to really
He
do
has
shit.
no chance to speak. He can do everything in the ring, but if you give him the opportunity to have a personality, maybe he can make it work. Cesaro has no personality, and he's multiple time champion.
It wasn't that like kind of his gimmick. He's good in the
Yeah,
ring.
at the time I was like, oh, he's boring. Vince said himself, he's boring. He's boring. And, he's making it work now. But they need to give Apollo Crews that one shot because he has everything.
I just don't understand what was the point of them going out of their way to get him.
yeah.
Right.
Sure.
I think
Just to be
Triple
like-
H wanted him, and then he had him in NXT, and Vince saw Apollo. He was like, I want that guy.
I want that muscle
No, because Triple H believes in Apollo, just Vince McMahon doesn't.
Because don't you don't you remember when they called him up and we were just like, yo, they called up Apollo already?
Yeah, already.
Yeah.
That dude got a raise before his debut match. If you watch Breaking Ground,
Yeah, I remember
where they
that.
called like three of them into it was Nia Jax, Apollo Crews, and the other guy they fired. Like,
Because
he
in
just
the,
went into, like, he's like,
because
oh,
in
really?
the training center they see how you do, and like the trainers were like, yeah, he's a good.
You get your raise.
He's in the race.
When Nia Jax got a raise and that third dude got fired, I was like, "Oh, that sucks." That dude is like, "You're fired."
But
Well, then you go.
they
Like,
just need to
He needs a shot.
just
Like,
let him do something.
Yeah, give him something. Like, I thought being a part of the whole Titus Worldwide thing would help him more, but no.
It's
No,
got him
but
more
he gets-
spots
he
on
gets
TV,
treated-
but
He
Yeah,
gets,
it's getting
he
him
gets
TV
treated
spots, but not in match
Yeah.
time.
I thought he was
No,
gonna
but
do
the-
something
the-
with Akira Tozawa,
the
but
thing is,
he got
the thing
shown
is,
too.
they treat him like the silent protagonist. Anytime he's about to say something, Titus starts talking.
Right.
hmm
This is why if there wasn't a cruiserweight division and they still had Tozawa, they could have put them as a tag team.
That would have
Yeah.
been great.
It would have been a great tag team. Or just a trio, like the New Day. Have Titus and them just be a trio. But they can't because they've created another weight division, which honestly it doesn't matter anyway because Enzo's friggin' getting his ass beat by a super heavyweight.
By
Yeah,
everybody, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his
Don't get
ass
to that.
whooped by Braun after the show, too.
Yeah,
And then the
that
rest
too.
of the cruiserweights.
Also, speaking of Braun, he beat the holy hell out of Kurt Hawkins, threw him through the stage, and then challenged anybody to come out. And of course, the lunatic Fringe, who's insane beyond belief, is the one that answers the challenge.
Mhm.
And he
Kinda-
loses.
He looked at it, he thought about it, he was like, all right.
That is
Yeah,
what
because he
happened
just
for
looked
him.
at that nigga. He was like, God damn. He's like,
Also, the most
Motherfucker.
awkward thing was that he accepted the challenge, but they go to commercial break. They come back from commercial break, his music's still playing, he's rolling around ringside, then he gets it. the worst timed commercial break ever.
Yo, I would have been mad, yo, if I was there live, yo. It was like, nigga, get the fuck in the ring.
Yeah. And then they come back and they do like, oh, WWE Raw is sponsored by, I think they're doing the Hell in a Cell promo.
No, cause you guys never been to a live event?
No.
No,
or
I'm
they-
just saying, if I was there live, it'd still be annoying as fuck.
Nah, cause they cue the crowd when they're about to go to a commercial. So
That doesn't justify taking the
Yeah.
break before someone doing a run-in like that.
I know, but I know what you mean. But they cue it where they dim the ring and then they show an advertisement on the stage, and then people just know it's a commercial, and then they show it's live again on TV. So yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it's frustrating, but
Not frustrating, it's dumb.
No, if
I know
anything,
it's-
they could have just had Braun talking shit on the mic until somebody
Right.
came out when they went to commercial instead of playing
Yep.
Dean's music first.
they wouldn't. They probably wasn't even playing Dean's music. They probably like shut his music down and just play the advertisement. Because that's what they did the few times I've done when I was out there.
Yeah, he lost that match. He's won half of the tag team champions and he lost the match.
Yeah, he's a tag team.
Because
champion.
it was a squash match. He knew it was a
No,
squash
it wasn't
match.
even a
No, it was
squash.
not.
No,
The shit in.
He knew he was going in that match knowing he was losing. But that's how he went out there. He was like, all right.
So then, also, Seth Rollins challenged Brock. Yeah, not
yeah,
Braun
Braun
Strowman
Strowman
for
to a
next
match
year.
next week.
So we'll see what happens there. Alexa Bliss came out and was talking that shit, saying that she beat 4 of the women and that she cleaned out the entire women's division. But of course, the one forgotten person
Mickey
finally.
James, who we
gets-
said, why the fuck is Mickey James like
Yeah, why
the
the fuck is she not? And I'm happy that, please keep this as a singles feud. Please. Like, build upon the fact that she said she beat 4 other women and keep those 4 other women away from this so they can have a nice singles feud.
Yeah,
Please. At least until we get to TLC. Please.
I think she's fighting Asuka TLC.
hmm
No, I think Asuka will probably beat her ass.
yeah.
She
The
gonna-
last time I
That's
saw them in a match together, she busted up fucking
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss's nose or some shit.
Yeah. Asuka
Nah.
was always blood from her
Nah.
nose in NXT.
In video game terminology, WWE is gonna nerf Asuka.
No, they can't.
They
They can't.
You
I
can't.
swear
They
to God.
never nerf anybody in WWE games, so it don't matter.
well, they nerf NXT people a lot.
Oh,
Finn
yeah.
Balor. Finn Balor got nerfed.
He got the ultimate
Oh,
nerf.
Finn Balor. I wasn't gonna get into that. I don't understand.
Finn Balor got nerfed.
I don't understand. First we had Sheamus versus Seth Rollins, which was won by Seth Rollins. That match was just there to be there. They go backstage. Finn Balor's there with Goldust, and also before that, Finn had his intention saying that he's going for the Universal title next, and that he beat Bray Wyatt because he was, getting on Goldust and whatever, just defending him, the Good Samaritan kind of thing. And Goldust is like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't need your help. I can take care of my own shit. And he beats the hell out of Finn Balor.
Mhm.
Mind you, Goldust is still a heel at this point, though.
Yeah, he's back to being a heel again. Like, that's the other thing. We didn't get his partner at SummerSlam. They kind of forget that he was heel for like a week and a half, and then they just go right back to it. I don't
Yeah.
get it. So
There was
then,
no- yeah,
get Finn versus Goldust, and he beats Goldust. And then, of course, the feud is not over between Bray and Finn.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it. As soon as
What
they
is
played that, he got the
going
whole
on?
world in his hand shit. I was like, God damn it, yo.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, let it go.
Yeah. Nigga, how long has this shit been going on, man? Like, it was.
Please.
Yeah, it's been going on since before SummerSlam, right?
Yeah, because they started it and then
Yeah.
they kind of got rid of it for a bit. Because I think, and then, because then he didn't Bray start feuding with, Bray started feuding with Seth for the whole, you're on the cover of a game, man. I
Yeah.
think that's pretty fucking stupid, but follow the buzzers. And then they just have a match. And then they go back to the program, and we've been stuck there ever since. And I'm tired. There's nothing against either of them. I'm just tired.
No,
We've had every variation.
creative hasn't really actually written anything for this fucking feud besides
hell
it's
is
like,
next?
oh, I'm the
Demon Bray?
demon, now I'm the man, now I'm the demon, now I'm the man.
That's the thing. Are we gonna get Demon Bray next?
Why
We
not?
already got fucking super witchcraft lighting
Like, they won
chairs on fire,
The
Bray.
singles match. Finn won the singles match. Then Finn won the match, um, as the Demon. So what? They
Then he won
faced
the
how many
match
times?
as the
Three, four
main.
times? They're gonna do it again? Like, what's next? What other variation needs to be in this match? I don't get it. Why? Well, what is it all for?
What's it all about?
What is it all for?
Fucking, what was it? Bray Wyatt, instead of having Braun follow him, he's gonna fucking lead Braun to get back to where he wants to be. So Braun's gonna beat the shit out of Finn instead.
So he's leading him to JoJo?
Yeah,
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
that would be a weird ass like fucking Braun fucking JoJo. Big as fuck, yo. She's small though.
So Reigns versus Miz ends with the ultimate tease that they can do right now. That they have no choice but to follow through with it because of what they did.
And they won't.
I mean, WWE, they won't, but they have to at this point. Especially the pay-per-view that's coming up. It makes a lot of sense. Specifically with the nice number of the number 5.
Well,
5 years, Shield had their debut match at TLC.
well, according to the dirt sheets, it is happening, but
Is it
yeah,
Dave Meltzer?
I don't fucking know. I just said the dirt sheets,
Dave Meltzer said this?
and they said that like right after SummerSlam. I mean, not SummerSlam. The last fucking pay per view, No Mercy happened.
No mercy.
Yeah,
But will they be faces? Even though Roman's like kind of,
nigga, it's
Swag daddy
they're
right
going to
now.
go against the fucking Miz Taraj. So yeah,
What's wrong with Roman being swag daddy?
You know what I want this time around? Roman leading the charge. As crazy as that sounds, I feel like
he got to lead the charge out. Every one of them got a chance to lead the charge.
I know,
during the
but I
first
want
run.
him to be like
Roman's
wasn't-
just the worst talker of the group.
wasn't Dean like leading the charge when they first showed up?
Yeah, when they originally
He
showed
was the
up.
one
Yeah.
talking.
He was like the stupid, unstable one that was annoying at
But
first.
then
He was
they
like,
all
who the
got-
fuck is
they
this
all-
guy?
they became Wu
At
Tang.
first, he's still annoying.
They became Wu Tang and just had no leader.
No, at the end, they were already calling Seth the architect beforehand.
There's a crack in the shield. And
Yeah,
it's fucking
yeah,
Swiss hair.
because Seth was fucking rebuilding it and shit because these
Nigga kept
niggas
walking
couldn't
out
get
on
along
matches.
for shit, so he was the glue that kept the show together.
And then he betrayed the team.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
Yeah. So then
Fuck
Roman
the
Reigns is
glue.
gonna get
He
a title.
decided to break his own project, niggas.
Think Roman Reigns is gonna win the Intercontinental title
Yep.
next Monday
Second
Probably.
Grand Slam nigga in the Shield.
in a year or two.
Yeah.
Seth has how many months to get everything else done?
You know what? You know what? I actually, I want to see how Miz reacts if he loses because the Miz just talking shit is funny. He's good. I like that. I just want to hear him talk shit. That's entertaining to me. That's all I want to hear. I want him to lose and I want him to talk shit.
Talking that shit. Talking that shit.
Because when he gets going, he gets fucking going.
Yeah,
That nigga start
especially on
shooting.
Daniel Bryan. Yo.
That nigga just be going. He be just pop, pop, pop. Shots.
And then we had the main event segment. Not a match. Segment. Enzo has his cruiserweight championship celebration.
No,
Where
he has his
he-
cruiserweight championship certified G celebration. Nigga.
Yeah, certified.
I always hate when like shows end like that though.
in segments.
Oh, you
They don't-
must have hated WCW.
Yeah.
Cause they don't. They're always like, what's the point?
WCW ran backwards. Their opening minute was a match, and then gradually the last 2 segments would just be talking. Or they would try to start a match after they talk, but they run out of time.
Hey,
So-
there was one time I think on Thunder where what was it? It was a fucking 8-man tag team elimination match. It was Chronic, Sting, and Booker T versus 4 other niggas. I can't remember.
But they run out of time.
No, nigga, they finished the match. Yo, fucking Chronic only got eliminated from the damn match because they got disqualified because I think they chokeslammed the referee when they told. Well, no, they got disqualified because they put a nigga through a table and the referee told them no, and then they went and chokeslammed the fucking ref.
Chronic.
Yeah, Chronic was the shit, nigga.
They could have been a lot more if when they tried to use him in WWE.
Aren't they
During
both
Invasion.
like dead?
Yeah, I know one of them at least is. Yeah,
yeah,
I
Bryan
think both
Adams.
of them. I think the other one might have died more recently. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
remember.
I think
Because
they
he
are.
both They both ended. They both got their career-ending injuries in the same night.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I think they're both. Yeah, I think they're both fast.
Shit. R.I.P.
They-
to my favorite tag team of all time,
Hold on,
nigga.
are they? Hold on.
Cause all they did was like beat the shit out of niggas. They just crying.
Yeah, they were WCW's APA at one point.
Oh no,
And
one
they-
of one half is still alive. Brian
Oh.
Clark.
And they were dope, but they was just like, because they would just come in and just whip niggas'
Nigga,
asses.
they name was Chronic and they fucking tag team finisher move was called High Times, yo.
I forgot freaking Brian Clark was Wrath. The dude that used to come
Yeah.
out with Mortis.
Yep.
Mortis was such a cool character, and then they just got rid of it.
I don't even remember Wrath, yo. I don't know shit about Mortis.
You remember
Mhm.
Mortis?
Nope.
You feuded with Glacier for like forever. and
Nope,
they used to
I
come out
didn't
with,
see Glacier neither.
Glacier's the greatest
How did
I
you
didn't see
not?
Sub-Zero, nigga.
You like Glacier?
I love Glacier. It's such a cool entrance. Like, he was standing in the middle of the ring. There's like a light
You
going
know he
around
still
him
does
and like
that, right?
snow and shit. I'm like, dog,
Yeah,
this is so cool.
because Glacier now, he asked the real questions. Where's
yeah,
Hangman?
where's Hangman? He was in being the elite. He was in fucking being the elite. So yeah, the ending of Raw featured Enzo getting his ass beat by
Everybody.
Again.
everybody. And then the show finishes, and then WWE uploads a Raw Fallout video of him still getting his ass beat.
By everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone
So
got
they
beat.
had Braun playing the face hill. If he decided to go hill, yo, it's gonna be weird. Cause like Braun just showed up on a WWE.com exclusive, and then he beat the shit out of Enzo, and then he looked at the other cruiserweights. He was like, "You want a piece of him? Go get
Yeah.
him."
Go get him. I go, okay, sure. And they all
Man, that's like somebody getting their ass beat.
So bad to
Just
the point
start
where Drew
kicking the
Gulak-
shit out of somebody on the
Drew
ground.
Gulak lifted his protest of not having flying
Yeah.
in the cruiserweight
He's like,
division
"No,
to
no,
allow
no,
Mustafa
no
Ali
fly zone." He's like, "Come
to do
on,
the
nigga.
implement-
You see this
Yeah,
bitch,
they
nigga?"
all begged him.
Yeah.
and
He's
then
like,
he
"Fine,
gave
go
him
ahead."
permission, to do the imploded 450. I was like, oh god, that's crazy. And then on 205 Live, freaking Enzo beat the shit out of Neville with a crutch.
Still,
I'm
yo,
guessing-
Neville hit Enzo with like the meanest fucking
Yeah,
red
he
arrow.
front
Yo,
rolled out of
he
it.
he front foot with a one-handed handstand
Like,
off of
Yeah,
that
God.
shit.
you had that line he said about what he did on Monday night. He said, "Yeah, I did it, and I liked it."
Oh, what I posted earlier?
Yeah,
Hold on, I gotta find it. No, I really gotta find it.
because
Oh, man.
what you said about fat bitches and your
Jesus, how
homies.
did you guys post while I was gone? There we go. Oh yeah, I said when you spent the whole night at the club grinding on big old girls and you gotta explain yourself to your homies the next day.
Last night, I knew exactly what I was doing, and it was the best night of my life.
Shout out to big girls.
Just the way he said it.
Yeah.
It's the best life. Best night of my life.
All right, now is this their attempt of trying to intermingle the story of 205 with the main roster?
Why not?
I mean, now is if I feel like this was what 205 Live needed to get people to watch.
It could not be at 11 o'clock, or 10 o'clock after the show.
Yeah, like
So-
'Cause, you know,
that's another thing. Timing is just really
like
bad.
you can put two cruiserweight matches just in the middle of SmackDown. Just be like, where
This
you
is why I
kinda,
wish
like,
that
start
that
and then you can
division was shared.
do their little cruiserweight shit. Then you can just go back to the other shit.
Yeah, I feel like that division should be both shows.
Oh, and Craig Smith in the chat says
It
Enzo's
definitely
on his
should
way
be
back,
both.
on his way to GFW.
Oh shit, who's in GFW?
No,
He
you
said
said Enzo's on his way to GFW.
Enzo's in
He's gonna
GFW.
keep getting his ass beat. He's gonna be fuck it.
He's
And they'll
going to
probably
jump
mention it
ship
too.
like he going to jump ship
Yeah, I want to
like
say they'll
Bobby
probably
Roode.
mention it too. Cruiserweight champ, jump ship. Wait, no. What are you talking about? Okay, so
Oh, we're not-
SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live. What's the first thing we want to talk
SmackDown
about?
Live. Kevin Owens came out and talked his shit. I can't summarize what he said from it, but Sami Zayn came out because why the fuck not? And of course, you guessed it, they're gonna have a match later on at night for the 20,000th time. I thought this was the end of the feud. They said it
Nigga, they're
themselves.
destined to do this shit forever, yo. You know the
But
drill.
WWE lied to
nigga.
me.
Nigga.
They doing that shit forever, man.
Yeah.
WWE lot.
Son, you already knew how that match was going to start too, yo. The same way
Yeah,
all
they
they shit
always
started.
do it. They're just punching
Dude.
the shit out of each other.
Dude, they're gonna Manny get used to it because as long as they're in WWE,
And then, actually,
as
no,
long as
As long as they
both-
wrestle in the same company, they gonna do it, nigga. They been
they're
doing
gonna
this shit.
do it. You're gonna expect they're eventually down the road. They're gonna have WrestleMania matches together. They're gonna have feuds. They're gonna be Triple H and Shawn Michaels. I
Are
mean,
you sure?
they already are, but they're gonna be wrestling against each other over and over at least
They're not
once a
Triple H
year.
and Shawn Michaels. Nobody
But
threw,
they're-
nobody threw a car window.
But they're
So-
gonna wrestle each other at least once a year.
All right,
They
I'm
gotta
going
throw each
to-
other through a car window. And hit
I
them back with
gotta.
a sledgehammer.
I need to interrupt you guys to let you know that
Who else died?
nobody died. Man.
That's what it said.
Nobody died. This is not related to. Technically, not related to death. Okay. Okay. There's an update for Final Fantasy 15 that now adds some events into Chapter 12, which explains the War of the Astros.
But I don't have the
what?
game though.
Nigga, so I gotta go all the way back to eat a dick.
Damn, you gotta go all the way
Wow.
back to eat a dick.
No,
All the
back
way.
to chapter 12.
Pause.
Jesus, D
Hey, yo!
D Black.
Yo, you know how
Please.
D Black sounds right now?
Just ooh, Little Wayne's just too good.
No, I don't.
Wait, play the slow motion one. There you go.
Little Wayne's just too good.
God damn it, Drake.
Well, the slow mo one is the one that always gets me. Little Wayne is just so good. Jesus Christ.
Lil Wayne's trash.
What else
Yeah.
happened to SmackDown? Oh, Ty Dillinger versus Baron Corbin. Pretty good match. Sadly, Baron Corbin wins because he got into AJ's face, threw water at him. And then what is
He
it? I
won
think
by
he threw,
count out.
yeah, it ended in a count out because Ty threw. I think he threw him to
Yeah,
AJ.
he threw
over
him in the
table.
AJ and they both flew over the table.
And then this dude cuts a promo saying that he's gonna face him at Hell in the Cell for the. Wow, this shit! I almost said the Styles Championship, the U.S. Then okay, so
Hold up, Young Dolph died?
wow,
died?
after he got shot.
I know he got shot in Hollywood.
Shit,
Because that's what
Bruh.
Craig Smith said in the chat.
damn it!
I-
You said it was no death announcement. God,
I didn't make the death announcement.
shit. What is with this show?
I don't see
God.
anything. I don't see anything about Young Dolph dying.
We
What
need
the
to
hell's
tear
Young-
down this show and build it up again.
Who the hell is Young Dolph?
A rapper
There's a rapper.
from Chicago.
He's
He
trash.
talks about packs a lot.
Is he
You know
black?
what a pack is, right? You know what a pack is, right, Dave?
Skittles.
Is he black?
Yes, he's black. Of course, he's black.
Is he black?
Oh man, it says a rep for Young Dolph says any reports about his death right now are untrue. So yeah,
As of right now, so tomorrow he'll be dead. Okay.
Moving on. So Jinder comes out and apologizes
Somewhat.
for his somewhat.
Did he
For his
apologize?
He said last week, but again for like what the third straight week, we get this shitty segment with him giving a scenario and saying Shinsuke face look like this, and then they show the thing, and then they piss on each other and just like laugh and whatever. Okay, and after I win the title, they're gonna show Shinsuke like this. And there's like another picture. And then the third one, it's a picture, and then it moves.
Yeah,
Because it's not a picture.
yeah.
It's
Shinsuke.
actually Shinsuke.
He comes out.
And
looks
I
like his
have
ass.
no idea what the fuck Shinsuke said.
Yeah, me
and-
neither.
So
I think that's the whole
I
point.
apologize, but I don't know what he
Yeah,
said.
his English is way too broken.
Like I don't, and not only that.
Do you have the
audio-
clip? Do you have
No,
the
but
clip?
the audio was fed from like, it sounded like the arena. It didn't even sound like it was on the TV, like the direct TV feed. So, also, and then he comes out and just beats everybody's ass, hits him with the Kinshasa, which is cool. I like that he finally showed up to defend himself from all of this shit.
He was just backstage and he was like, "Oh, how you feel about what Jinder
It's
said?"
fun.
It's
He's fun,
but he's
but
not
he
fun.
did.
Fun.
I'm king of strong style. Like, okay, are you gonna do anything about it, Shinsuke?
You can call himself the King of Strong Style, but I wish he would actually do some fucking strong
Gonna
style
go
in
surf.
WWE.
James
You
Ellsworth.
know what it is? He got too much swag for himself, so he don't care.
The artist known as the High Pro
Shinsuke,
episodes.
Shinsuke got too much swag, so he's like, yeah, I'm too good for that shit.
Right that he found in Mexico.
Yeah, fuck it. MVP said he was the first one to originally start calling him Swag Skate.
Wacky. MVP takes credit for everything.
I thought that was Chris Jericho.
Oh, both of them.
Aren't
No,
they
Chris
like
Jericho
best friends?
invented everything. Yeah. So Hype Brothers versus Usos, and again they're teasing a break, but I don't want them to break. I just want them to develop a mean streak and go from there.
And you just gonna have to wait and
They're
see.
supposed to be hype, not the Mean Bros. We already had
Well,
the
they
Mean
could be the
Girls, yo.
Mean
We don't
Bros.
need
They
the
could
Mean
just have
Bros.
Mean Bros. Yeah, I'm gonna say. And also, the New Day were in the crowd
Mhm.
during this match, just snacking on
Nigga
some
over
pop,
there wilding, eating popcorn like a retarded
yeah.
person.
Which
If
they
you
pulled the
follow the-
microphone out of too.
If you followed Xavier Woods on Facebook, he actually went live during a commercial break.
Or like they tried to do during.
Oh, when Enzo got fucked up?
Yeah, I
Shit.
remember that. So
I
yeah, he
remember
brings
they
out a
did that crap.
microphone.
All you saw,
Yeah.
you was like, at first, yo, they were just joking around doing they New Day shit during
Yeah,
that
they're like,
last thing, and then all of a sudden they just went quiet.
Hey,
He's
put
like,
the phone down,
yeah.
like face down, and that was it. So, we got our answer from Sunday D Black from the promo that they showed between breaks, and they are gonna have their rematch inside
Yeah,
the Hell in a Cell.
but they announced it at the Smack. I was like, why did they show the promo that they was going to be in the Hell in a Cell, and then on SmackDown they going to go ahead and make a challenge? Oh,
I mean,
nigga.
yeah, I'm all for it. Like,
Yeah.
when was the last time we had a tag team Hell in a Cell match?
DX versus fucking
I was
McMahon's
thinking
and
that,
Big
but
Show.
was it really that long ago? There was nothing since
Probably.
2006.
I think.
Fuck. When they introduced the new structure, which
Yeah.
was significantly bigger,
Mhm.
because Big Show's big ass. I don't like this new structure. I just feel like they can't do much with it. But then again,
Hey, Shane McMahon jumped
So
off.
yeah,
of
what
it.
to say? Shane McMahon just jumps off the goddamn thing.
What, the new Hell in a Cell structure?
Yeah, the taller one. What else? Rusev gets the key to Bulgaria.
Yep.
But that nigga nowhere
And
near
September
Bulgaria.
25th is Rusev Day.
26.
I don't care what
nigga.
anyone says. Next year or on September 25th, I will bring that up again.
26.
That No, 25th.
How's it 25th, nigga?
That's what it. What did it say? 25th
Do
or
your
26th?
math.
Well, here it says it's 25th, nigga. Shit.
How's it
It's
going to
Tuesday,
be the 25th?
26th, right? Yeah, alright, whatever. I don't know, man. Can't we just have both?
No, nigga, because he ain't on Raw no more.
That's like May 19th with Kane.
Yeah,
Like May
I
19th.
remember that shit.
He tried to rip Big Show's eye out. That was
Mhm.
so funny. This nigga's like,
He beat the
oh,
shit out of Rey
my
Mysterio.
Oh, so you guys want to talk about Marty Jannetty?
not
Well,
yet.
Can we
not
talk
yet. I
about
gotta
can we
get-
talk
I
about
wanna
Dolph
get-
Ziggler?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Dolph.
But first
Not,
off,
not young Dolph.
in terms of RKO's, Randy Orton's been really catching some good ones this year. Because the one that he hit on Aiden English was perfect. Especially the camera angle they had. Where it's
While
like
he
the
was
lights were
singing
good.
It's Rusev Day.
That shit was so close to like that apron camera that they had there. So good. And then he hits the RKO on Rusev again.
He really did come out of nowhere.
So now we're getting this. What else happened? Charlotte had a match against Carmella, which she won.
Yep.
Natalia came out, and again they're using real life situations. Every single time someone feuds with Charlotte, they had to bring up something with her family.
Yeah.
Why?
Paige did it.
Yeah, Paige did it with her dead brother. I was like,
Ric
nigga.
Flair. I'm like, on the fuck on.
Even D Black thought that was offensive.
So yeah, then we get the Undertaker's music out of a commercial break, and then
I got a question. I got a question on that. Did you really think that was Undertaker? At
No.
first?
Hell
I
no.
knew it was Dolph right away. As soon as I heard that dunk, that gong go off.
And the speed walk
Yeah.
from the ramp to the to the ring is like, I think that was why they made Corey Graves say that was Dolph Ziggler, because before it was just a silhouette, and he was, I guess, the fast walk was like, wait a minute, that's not the Undertaker, it's Dolph Ziggler. They could have just kept that until he took the hat off in the ring, and then just be like,
They trolled a lot of people.
Yeah, niggas got so mad.
I'm like,
I
how
said,
you gonna
"How the-"
get mad? Stop being stupid. You should have known better.
I was
And
like,
Robert-
what? He's like, on a real, when he pretty much announced it, he was like, formerly had a retirement at WrestleMania. Why did you think The Undertaker was just going to randomly show up on a random SmackDown?
Because he's the Undertaker.
and then Robert Roode comes out,
Nigga said Robert Roode.
yeah,
Yeah.
and watch TNA.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Back when he had the money, he made
Yep.
Tracy Brooks
Yeah,
like
Tracy-
his personal hoe or something.
Wasn't he beer money?
Yeah, with James Storm.
That was a tag team, nigga.
Where James Storm came out with a little motorized cooler.
Next part.
Yeah, we're gonna get this match at No Mercy. Ziggler versus Bobby Roode, or Booby Roode if you're in
Yeah,
North
Booby
Carolina.
Rude. No, we
No
getting Booby
Mercy?
Rude
You're in North
at we
Carolina.
getting
Not No
Booby
Mercy.
Rude at
Hell,
Starcade.
No, Stark. And then the main event was Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. The match ended in a stoppage through to an apron powerbomb.
Mm-hmm.
And then he put the chair around his neck.
Yo,
and
that
was gonna
apron
throw him.
powerbomb was like he just crumbled that nigga.
Yeah, that was bad. And he puts a chair on his head and then goes to throw him towards the ring post. And then Shane McMahon, his sheer presence from all the way up the ramp, made Kevin Owens stop whatever he was doing. And then
He
Shane
ain't really
runs.
stop. He planned it
Shane-
out. Yo, he still had the chair wrapped around his neck, and then
Yeah,
Shane was
and he
running full
threw him.
speed down the rep, and then he threw him at Shane.
He caught him in the mouth,
Yeah.
like smack dab in the jaw.
Yo, Shane's face got mad red as soon as he got hit with that shit.
He caught him straight in the damn mouth. And then Kevin Owens ran up the stage.
Yeah.
So
Then
again,
he blew him
Sami
a
Zayn
kiss.
being
Pause.
used as a pawn to build upon the feud.
Yeah.
Because he's Sami Zayn. That was the end of SmackDown. And, okay, I guess now we can talk about Marty Jannetty. I gotta find the exact picture.
What
I don't
happened?
know. I don't know what happened.
Okay, so, alright. Where is it? It's somewhere here. Here we go. Wow, this is from the New York Post posted this. Holy shit, that's bad. Okay, so over the weekend, Marty Jannetty posted a picture of his daughter on Facebook.
Well, not his daughter.
Wait, that's the punchline. Asking if it's okay to have sex with her after he discovered that it was not his biological daughter.
The
The
fuck?
fuck?
Yeah, but he raised her as a daughter, so by all societal means, that's his daughter.
And what makes it terrible, wait for you to hear the caption. Here we go. Quote, I say quote because you're never going to hear this from me. If you love me as much as I love you, you will give your opinion to the people, of course. Just did DNA 2 weeks ago. His English is terrible. She's not my daughter.
Hold up, was
Won't
this on
tell-
Twitter?
No, it's on Facebook.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, nigga, you
This
only
nigga
got
said
140
just did.
characters, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Twitter's getting 280 characters, so be prepared.
Oh
to
god
be
damn it.
What-
That's not a
what-
good thing.
That means more racist shit from Kevin Scampoli?
And Donald,
Just-
and Donald Trump.
Motherfucker. I'm just gonna tweet that nigga motherfucker.
Just
Wait. How old? Question. How old is his daughter?
Oh, I was gonna say now. So he says she's not my daughter. We both held out of sex because you don't do that. But now that we ain't, he puts 4 question marks. From a guy's side, she's fucking hot, but she's been daughter, whatever that means.
So he was
I
thinking
want
about
to
fucking his
too,
daughter while he
but
thought it was
can't
his daughter.
Get past that.
Yep. He already crossed the incest line. He was thinking about fucking her when he thought it was
Exactly.
his daughter.
That is fucking.
How old is his daughter?
Like
Or
20. She's like in her
years old.
20s.
No man.
Like
Doesn't
early
matter how old she is. That is fucking disgusting.
Dave's
Yo,
like,
here it says he
He's like,
found out
man,
that.
how
you know,
old is his daughter? He's like, nigga,
he
it
says
ain't his
knowing for
daughter.
his partying and chaotic lifestyle away from the ring, he only learned of his daughter's existence in 2014. He vowed to return to his life. Wait, what? Jannetty vowed to turn his life around after she got in contact with the New Jersey-based former star of the Squared Circle. Amazingly, this is not the first time that the old high flyer has pondered whether to keep it in the family. In an interview, oh wow, this is new. In an interview with Kayfabe Commentaries in 2013, he reportedly admitted that his first sexual encounter was with a niece or cousin when he was 12.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ. No wonder Shawn Michaels threw his ass through the barbershop window. I would have done the exact same thing. See, now it all makes sense. It wasn't dissension backstage because Shawn was the bigger star and he wanted to go solo. This dude smashing his nieces and cousins. Now he wants to have sex with his daughter. I don't understand.
Manny,
know.
I would like to correct you on something. You said the DNA was 2 weeks ago. It was 22 weeks ago.
He said 2 weeks ago, though.
No, it was 22 weeks ago.
I'm looking at the picture. Is it 2 weeks or 22 weeks?
22.
Where? No, it
He
says
wrote wrong, but they got more information.
Oh, I see it here.
was 22 weeks ago. It was an update to it.
And the dude posted a picture of his daughter, too. Like, this is what I'm talking
she's
about.
she's cute. She's cute, but Marty,
This is what I'm pondering.
you thought it was your daughter. Stop it.
Uh,
Stop.
but you say you just found out about her in 2014, man?
I don't
Yeah, he
care,
just
dog.
daughter.
I thought that was your daughter for the last 3 years.
Well, it ain't.
Summary from Wikipedia. Frederick Marty Jannetty is an American professional wrestler
Marty
best
Jannetty.
known for his time in the World Wrestling Federation.
Also, speaking of the Rockers, WWE posted a picture of Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows.
Apparently, that match is actually official for Starcade.
Yeah, they're trying to challenge the Rock and Roll Express. But instead of saying they're the Rock and Roll Express, they said the Rockers.
God damn it.
They all looking like in the 80s, dude. Like the Rockers, the Rock and Roll Express.
Well, one
Midnight
of them's
Express.
retired and one of them's fucking his daughter. So
Yes.
Oh my
They
god.
said, why would you even broadcast something like this and ask for opinions on whether or not you should
Exactly, like that
you are
is
this woman's daughter? Even worse is that it's implied that these two nasty motherfuckers had a conversation about whether or not they would
Exactly.
fuck
Like, they
if the
both
results
want,
came out that he
like-
wasn't her father. Was she really determined to call him daddy?
like that is.
Shut up,
but-
Trav.
but the thing that I'm thinking about is, do you think that's where? Actually, no. I already know. That's definitely worse. I was going to compare that to the whole Hulk
what,
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah,
Hulk
Hulk-
Hogan definitely wants to fuck his daughter.
Yeah.
He probably has fucked his daughter. I would.
She
put cash
looks just
money on
like
it.
him.
She looks like her mother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like his mom. Yeah, let's say Linda.
No, here's
He
the thing.
literally-
The,
Like if he wasn't wearing his contacts and he saw his daughter, he would be, hey Linda.
no, here's the thing, yo. His new wife looks like Brooke, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So
weird.
yeah, that's mad fucking weird. So all these old wrestlers got some weird shit going on with them, man.
And then we got the Iron Sheik, who just has the greatest Twitter account of all time.
Yeah, but you already had that thing that I remember those pictures of mad long time ago. Fucking Hulk Hogan like rubbing fucking suntan lotion or some shit.
Yeah, on her back.
All up. It wasn't all bad.
Everywhere.
It was.
Son, he
All
was
up on
he
that.
was he was feeling.
Yeah.
You know what? He might as well had played R. Kelly's "Feeling on Your Booty" while he was doing it.
Look at what I made, brother. I made these
All
buns.
around me, I'm feeling on your booty.
That was probably
Shut
like
up.
the second R. Kelly song I ever
Shut
heard.
up. Shut up.
Except at the time I didn't know it was R. Kelly.
Shut
The
up,
first
Trav.
time I heard that song was
Shut
when
up.
I was in Atlanta.
That
They played
song
on
is
the
great.
radio, yeah. It's like your booty.
I mean,
Son, when
I
he
mean-
just sings,
Booty.
yup, there you go.
Yeah.
He just starts singing booty in various tones. He said, your booty, your booty.
Your booty.
Like, Jesus.
so can we end the show?
Yeah, we
Oh,
No,
can.
nigga.
We
We
good.
still got
We covered
NXT
everything.
and
Oh yeah, NXT.
Do you want to talk about NXT? What can
NXT.
we talk about? Well, Adam Cole had his debut match against Eric Young. Wins the match, and I guess it's just going to be Undisputed Era versus Sanity.
Oh, D Black, can we get "Feeling on Your Booty" for the outro?
No.
Another copyright strike?
Come
In
on.
MIDI. In MIDI. In
In
MIDI.
Oh
MIDI.
yeah, I forgot. We on
Hold
One
on.
Tree Hill, yo. It probably don't matter.
Yeah, we used Cake last week. Did we get a strike for that?
Hold up.
Kate.
Like,
It
we
don't-
just-
actually, it don't
You
even
know-
matter, yo. It wouldn't even be a claim because we don't have fucking 10,000 views yet, so it don't matter.
Ah. Well, shit, if that's
Oh
the case,
yeah,
we
there
got
was a
to-
copyright. yeah,
Ah,
I just
Fuck. Alright, never mind.
Hold on, did I just find "Feeling on Your Booty" MIDI? Hey, hold on, let's get the listen. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I'm on my computer, so you're not gonna hear what I'm listening to.
Ah, boo.
hold up. So yeah, we got one for Cake by Lloyd Banks and what was
Cake?
it? Why whatever the fuck?
nigga.
Wise Up by Jay Anderson and C Pinto.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Did somebody play that in the background during the show?
What? I've never even heard that song before.
I don't know. What else happened? Okay, so in NXT TakeOver Houston, there's going to be a fatal four-way match for the NXT Women's Championship. In the next 2 weeks, we're going to have qualifying matches for who's going to be in that. Kyrie Sane's already in it. 3 more participants will be decided.
On the real, originally I thought they were saying that Liv Morgan and Vanessa Bourne was a qualifying match, but
Yeah,
Isn't it?
no. Well, obviously, I think Ember Moon's going to be in it, but maybe the other two will probably just be like
oh,
The
it's
iconic
probably
duo.
just gonna be the iconic duo.
the iconic duo, which is okay.
Show ended this.
Actually, I forgot, yo. You also have Ruby Riott and
Yeah, Ruby Riott, Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross.
What about Ruby Red?
Nikki
Anything with
Cross.
Dakota Kai?
Maybe. Oh my God, I'm looking at a headline here. Jeff Hardy might miss. He might not wrestle again until after Mania 34.
Shit.
Shit.
That's how bad his shoulder was. God damn.
God.
The
He's never had an
indestructible.
injury.
Rotator cuff.
He's never had an injury that serious before, right?
No,
He
he's
tore his
never.
rotator cuff?
He's never
Injured at
missed time
all.
for. He's never.
I
missed
mean, he's
time
been
for
knocked
injury.
out,
He's
jumping
been
out
on
of
high.
Yeah,
He's been
but-
high. He's been very high.
Damn, that's a hell of a freaking
Yeah.
Jesus.
Put
God
your
damn.
arms around me. I'm feeling
What else? Caitlyn?
Yeah, Caitlyn
WWE's
might come
interested
back.
in bringing back Caitlyn
For what?
She
To
got bigger
wrestle,
titties.
so she can do Instagram videos with Big E again.
Yo, she got bigger titties though.
That was the greatest thing she did.
She got
Jack
bigger.
Swagger. Add Jack Swagger to the list of hundreds of wrestlers that say Cesaro should be WWE champion.
Yeah.
Everyone says the same thing, and
Same
WWE is just like, eh.
She
I
got
don't know, man.
Caitlyn got bigger titties though.
But they fake though. If I punch him, I
I
break my
don't
hand.
care.
I
No,
don't
you
care.
ain't gonna break your hand.
I'll break something.
If they bring back Caitlyn, bring back AJ Lee if she wants to.
Nah.
Bring back Sonny. I know you want.
Porn star?
No.
Same person.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bring back
technically.
Major Gun.
Oh yeah, bring back Major Guns.
Yes.
Nah, hell no.
Go-
Go
Major Guns.
get a
Major
time
Guns.
machine and bring back Misfits in Action. Major Guns.
Bring
man.
back Diamond Dallas Page's wife, ex-wife,
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Bring
Yeah.
back Shawn Michaels' wife. Hey. Shawn Michaels' wife is hot.
Why you want all these damn Nitro girls here?
Shawn Michaels' wife is hot.
Them girls is old and all wrinkly. Ain't that
Come
fun?
on, man. Leave him alone.
Oh, you
Why
mean
why gotta-
they got older?
No, UFC needs to bring back Shondella.
Nah, man. They don't
Nah,
have
they
any
got,
black.
they
Nigga,
got,
they fired her ass because they found out like mad late that she did softcore porn or some shit.
Yeah.
they got Ariana Celeste.
Ariana.
Yo, you know what they should do?
Tiger.
Yo, yeah, I was about to say, get Tiger. Get Tiger, put Kylie Jenner in there, run the pregnancy angle. Come on, man. This kid.
Oh,
this
and
can
then
work.
Vince is going to reveal that he's the real dad.
Yeah,
Speaking of Vince, WWE.
nigga, I did find feeling on your booty in MIDI. So I am sending you feeling on your booty in MIDI. Where should I send it though?
So while we get that, the Young Bucks really were issued a cease and desist by WWE.
Yeah, for fucking
I thought they were
2
too
feet.
sweet. Yeah, I thought the joke was because they're doing the whole suck it and the motion, but turns out it's the too sweet, and
Yeah.
they want 150K in damages.
That's bullshit. He's like, after niggas in the clique gave them permission to do
Yeah,
it.
they told them to
Cool.
stop using it or they pay one.
Yo, X-Pac
So-
is the one who came up with the thing originally and straight up said
Yeah, you can use it.
he wants them to use it too. I'm like, son.
It's like I
It's
like.
funny because Fale tweeted out saying that he's just gonna start charging people for every too sweet because they gotta pay all these damages. Hold on, let me see if I can find the tweet. I think he tweeted that yesterday. I forget his Twitter is not bad luck Fale. Nothing in his social media is bad luck Fale. It's talks Fale. Yeah, there we go. Where is it? From now on, it's $10 a too sweet for me. Gotta pay for
this
these
dude-
legal fees. And then he
dude
said,
guy-
actually, I'm charging $10 a too sweet because I want to trademark the thumbs up gesture. Yeah, because he does the grenade.
D Black, check your F Bizzle.
Let's see.
Boom, boom,
I gotta
boom.
bring that shit up.
Boom, I'm out of wrestling.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna wrap up the show.
I
nigga.
got nothing.
With some
About
feeling on your booty,
wrestling.
man.
Self-promotion.
Dum, 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 dum.
It don't matter, yo. We still, I don't know how many thousands of views off of getting anything off of this
Like
channel.
9,000 views. We need more.
That's
Round
like another, what,
9,000?
10 years?
Not B2, 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 B2,
Man, I got downloaded it off.
That's copyright strike.
Yeah, we need to stop that. Man. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get sued.
Nah,
Yeah.
you
We're gonna get
don't
sued.
need to- no.
I'm all off. I'm all off.
You
Twitter
know
and
what?
shit.
On the real, I wanna end up ending the show so we can see exactly what the hell that other strike was for.
Right, yeah. All right, so thank you for joining
Well,
us
not
this
strike, fucking claim, whatever.
Oh my god, I almost spun out. Thank you for joining us this week. See you next week. Talk about I don't know,
Yo,
pay-per-views this weekend, right?
bring your sandwiches, get
Yeah.
bacon, egg, and cheese, get some candy.
Of course, motherfucker, I got candy.
Of course, motherfucker, I got
Yeah, there's no
candy.
pay-per-views this week. Right?
Wait, where the fuck?
Hell no, thank you.
No, it's
Jesus.
next week.
God damn it, yo, hold up. Is this shit in my...
Wait, it's next weekend?
Yeah, next
Yeah?
week in
Yeah.
South. So
Yo,
what's
I'm be
up?
tired because I'm be at Comic Con.
Well,
Oh,
have
there it
fun
is.
dancing
Yeah,
around as Captain America, nigga.
I'll be coming home from work. So
Yo, put a Nazi patch on your arm and say
No,
say you Captain
fuck
Hydra.
no.
boy, you gonna get
Nigga, how the fuck am I supposed to play this damn MIDI, man? It ain't playing.
It's a MIDI. You gotta play it with a program that plays MIDI.
I don't
Nigga,
know.
Like Windows Media Player, faggot.
Oh, wait, damn.
who got that shit?
So wait, what happened to that MIDI website we found like last year?
Hold up. Oh, there you go. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear
Yeah.
the playback.
It's
Yeah,
the
we'll see you next week. Talk about Raw.
One Tree
Talk
Hill.
about SmackDown. I'll probably watch.
Yeah, but the
205.
thing
We'll
is,
see what
man, we don't get the lyrics show. The lyrics is the best part, man.
we don't want to get a strike.
Right, but this is a weird ass way to go out with the show. But
If your arms around me, you feel it on your
I
booty.
can't wait to
Your
hear the video. Yeah,
booty.
thank you for joining
Not
us.
really into this.
We'll see you next week. on Wednesday. Go heal the booty.
Kelly.
Go heal some booty.
go heal some booty, nigga.
Yeah, go heal some booty.
Yeah, heal some booty.
D Black.
Peace.
TH152, heal some booty.